HSBCS.
I am Shashank.
I am Sharad Babu.
I am Sinan Vatia.
And this is our project Color Microphone.
So, what happens in this project is we have a mic and the output for the speaker, and the mic takes the input, and the speaker is the output. He will explain and show the demo.
So, as you explained, we have three components: a microphone, and an amplifier circuit, and an speaker. Here we have also the power source. So, microphone sends the audio signal to the amplifier. The amplifier amplifies the signal and gives it to the speaker. This is the working principle of our project. Thank you.
Aravan. Zoom. Aravan. Zoom.
So this is a project based on auto rain detection based automatic cloth collector system. It is done by Aditya RC, Diksha K, Mridu VS and Manya HM. In countries with unpredictable rainfall, drying clothes outside often leads to them getting wet again due to sudden showers. Manual intervention is always not possible. When it starts raining, it becomes difficult for people to take out the clothes quickly. So this is a model done by us to prevent those problems. The components used are Arduino Nano, power supply, servo motor, and rain sensor module, which is here as well as here. We have used jumper wires, which consist of male to male, female to male, and male to male, which are connected as such. The working principle tells that the rain sensor monitors moisture levels. When raindrops are detected, the sensor output triggers the Arduino. This is how it works. When there is rain drops, the cloth goes inside where there is shelter and it is not wet. Again, when the raindrop module becomes dry, the cloth comes out to get dried. So this is a module which helps humans for easier use.
So basically the project we worked on is fire alarm, where a 10 kilo ohm thermistor senses the flame or smoke, and later on upon sensing the smoke, the buzzer will be alerted. Two, three, start.
Project title is Smart Car using IR sensor. Components are IR sensor for object detection, 5-volt relay module to control motor on and off, battery operated motors to move the car, power sources, battery with 12 volt. Working principle: IR sensor detects area. If obstacle detected, relay is on, motor run, car moves reverse. If no obstacle, relay is off, motor stops.
The project title is Smart Water Tap using IR sensor, and the major components used are the IR sensor for the sensing purpose, and we have a motor for water pumping, and relay module with the power sources are batteries of 9 volt and 6 volt. And when the sensor senses, the water automatically drops out of the tap. Working of the smart water tap: when the hand is placed, the water comes out of the tap, and when the hand is removed, the water stops.
Now the temperature is 30 degree. If it increases, then the fan will run automatically.
This project demonstrates a low-cost automatic flame detection and exhausting system using basic electronic components like IR sensor and BD140 transistor and buzzer and water pump, and without using any microcontroller. It is designed to detect the fire at the early stage and trigger both an audible alert and the motor-driven water pump to the control and exhausting the flame automatically. The working principle of this model is based on the detection of infrared radiation emitted by the flames. The IR sensor is sensitive to the wavelength of the light typically emitted by fire. When the sensor detects the flame, it generates a low output signal which is used to activate the transistor switch. The transistor then power the buzzer and water pump to respond to the fire.
Good afternoon everyone. Our project name is water level detector using ultrasonic sensor. This is an ultrasonic sensor. This is a transmitter and this is receiver. It works on the principle of echo. Echo means the bouncing back of sound waves from the surface of water to a sensor.
Arduino UNO Nano Mega microcontroller to read the data from sensor and calculate the water level.
Now when we pour the water, we can detect the how much water level and how much water containing in the tank. Now when we run the code, then view in the sketch. Serial monitor. See, we can see the water level and the distance to the water.
Hello everyone. Today I am going to explain the clap switch experiment, which is a simple electronics project. In this experiment, we are using a sound sensor, usually a microphone, to detect the sound of a clap. When we clap our hands near the microphone, it detects the sound vibrations and converts them into electrical signals. These signals are then processed using an operational amplifier, or op-amp, which increases the strength of the signal. The amplified signal is fed into a transistor or a 555 timer IC, which acts like a switch. When this switch is activated by the clap, it turns on or off a connected device, like an LED or a lamp. So, with every clap, the device toggles its state, on with one clap, off with the next. This is a very good demonstration of how sound can be used to control electronic circuits.
Hello everyone, I Tejas and our group members are Varun and Narendra GC, where the components used for the entry alert system are LDR, buzzer, resistor and an external battery. How it works: the LDR is placed in a position where it is normally exposed to the light. When someone passes in front of it, for example, it makes a sound. For example, it makes a sound like this. The cause a change in a resistance of the LDR. The circuit detects the change and the activities the transistor. The transistor turns on the buzzer to alert. Application of this experiment is room or a store entry alert, home automation systems, visitor counters, security systems and industrial entry monitoring. Thank you.